about that time for the Midwest music grind. Independent artist shine. It's the Midwest music grind, and it's about that time for the Midwest music grind. Independent artist shine. It's the Midwest music grind. Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Yo, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy, Dat Boi Maxxx, back once again with the hottest show in the tri-state region, y'all. I'm talking about my show, the Midwest Music Grind, right here in good old the tri-state of Southern Indiana, y'all. It's going down. I'm your boy, Dat Boi Maxxx. This is Weoa 98.5 F.M. And today, y'all, I'm joined with some great guests, some dope guests, some talented young artists and everything, y'all. I got the homie OTG Dell in the building,
yes, sir,
Smoove
yes,
in the building, and
yes,
Karl
sir.
T is in the building. What's poppin', fellas? How we doing?
What's good? How you doing, man?
I'm good. Can't complain, won't complain, y'all, real quick. I appreciate y'all coming down here, man.
I appreciate you having me.
You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all had a good Christmas and everything.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. That's what I like to hear, man. So if you don't know how the show works, we start with how you got started, what you got coming up, and what you got going in the future, okay?
Yes.
So real quick, fellas, where did the name OTG Dell even come from, Dell?
OTG Dell, it just came from being in middle school with the guys. Stands for only the guys are one true God.
Okay.
All under God. Just God-given talent that we have.
Yeah.
I started rapping after 2018, after my mom had passed away. She gave me a big motivation and part of going and doing that.
Yeah.
Something I never thought about doing before.
Right. And it's kind of sparked something in you.
Yeah.
That's a good thing, bro. I'm glad that, you know what I'm saying, she did that for you and kind of helped you want to do something that you didn't know that you really wanted to do for real. Mm-hmm. What about you, Smoove? Where'd the name Smoove come from and how you spell it?
Smoove.
Okay.
And the name Smoove, it really came from back in high school. I want to say back in like 2015. I want to say one of my homies, he just started calling me Smoove out of nowhere. I guess he just like.
Just
out of nowhere, he just said it, and I just rolled with it, and I just took over ever since. And then my name starts with a B, so I just added on to it, and then it just stuck with me ever since.
Okay.
And everybody, all my friends and family members call me that, so I just took it and rolled with it.
Nice. What about you, Karl T?
The same, pretty much, the same premise, man. When I was coming up younger, and in the hood and everything. Actually, my boy Black gave me that name, Maurice Griffith. And he was like Karl T. And it just kind of stuck with me. It resonated with me, and then that's what everybody been calling me ever since.
I feel like a lot of people always start with whatever name and then add the initial, including me, Max B. Right? You know what I'm saying? Then you got my homie Will C. Then I knew my other homie Will P. And I'm like, bro, are we all? And it's not even on purpose. It's on accident. But it's just something that's like, you know what? It sounds better than just my regular name. Yeah. And that's dope, man. So that's awesome. So you started rapping after 2018?
Yeah,
Are
2018.
you too, Smoove?
No, not really after 2018. I'm really just starting to get into like the music field for real. Like it really just started off with me just freestyling with some of the guys, and really started picking up on freestyling back when I went to Millikan University back in 2019. We would just sit in the car just throwing some beats and just start freestyling and stuff. But I have some older brothers and cousins who was rapping, and I used to always listen to their music and stuff, and I used to always tune in and just be like, man, like what they saying just sounds real hard. It just kind of inspired me a little bit to just be like, maybe I have some of them musical talents because I come from a musical family. My mother, my uncles, my aunts, they all real big singers and things like that. So I just really I felt like I just had like a musical gift or whatever. So I just started rapping as soon as my dad was doing beats and stuff like that. I was listening to him and hearing him, and then I just wanted to give it a shot. So.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
What got you into music, Karl T?
I've always had a passion for music. Because music is what moves the soul. Ever since I was younger, I used to, just listen to various artists, Vanilla Ice.
We're going back to Vanilla Ice on them, boy. No, you don't know nothing about that out there. Hold on.
I started, listening to when gangster rap and hip hop, NWA, Ice Cubes, the Dr. Dre's, the Eazy's, Yellow Boys, and DJ Quick. My brother had brought him here in concert way back in the day in the early 90s. And it's just, something, it was like just an innate feeling, that I felt like that I had to follow. It was a passion of mine. And then I started making beats on an iPod, little bitty iPod. And, trying to play them for my friends. And they were like, oh, man, just going with that. It's kind of like the worst and dude, And over time, I think I just gradually started getting better and better at it. Then I moved to an iPad, and then my brother Charles Ray, he was like, "Man, you getting really good. You getting dope. You get to that, professional equipment at professional level, man. You gonna be, dope."
Yeah.
So I said, you know what I thought about it? I was working at Steak and Shake at the time, and
man, I need me a Steak and Shake.
So I applied at the Art Institute in Nashville and got accepted, and I just pretty much left everything behind. I left my apartment, everything, and just packed up and went on down there, man. And
that's dedication right there. If you ain't that dedicated, boy, to make them sacrifices, bro, you might be in the wrong industry, folks.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you what I know out here, man. So that's awesome right there. That's what I like to hear. Let's do some musical influences, man. Who were some of the biggest ones for you?
Right now, I'm not even gonna go back in the day. I'm gonna go right now.
Yeah.
Lil Durk, one of my favorite artists. Really, because he's versatile. He could do the singing, the rapping, whatever you need, and it's there.
Okay.
For me.
What about you, Smoove?
I want to say the same thing. Lil Durk, he's one of the big artists that I grew up listening to. Lil Herb. Quando, Future, Lil Uzi, who else? Young Thug.
So is that where we can kind of see the similarities in some of your artistic, music that you have?
Yeah,
is what we'll hear like a little bit of all of this.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, from the beginning, Lil Wayne too. He's one big influence on
me.
Yeah,
bro. Of course, man. You gotta give Weezy his flowers.
The master of it.
Oh yeah. What about you, Karl T?
Man,
what's some of your some of your biggest influences on the music?
And at the age I'm in, it was Biggie, Tupac, definitely Dre with the beats, man. I just he was just so masterful with them, and he has that charisma, and I'm just like, man, that's something that I want to do. Yeah, I want to make music like that. As far as rapping, I used to just freestyle like on the side to myself. I'm not a rapper. You know, I just like the production side of it, the engineering. And that's how I got, you talking about Fat Joe, Big Pun, Jay-Z, Nas, Too Short, Scarface, Bushwick Bill, Willie D, Mystical, Master P.
Some of the real hip-hop pioneers out there.
Yeah, especially Master P, how he
that's
did
where we
the
at.
music and shit. So,
yes, sir.
Yeah.
How do you guys choose your beats? I'm going to start with you, Dale. How do you what beat catches you like that? Like, what's the process with that?
Really, all I've been doing since I started, I just been getting on YouTube and looking up free type beats, just for the moment. But I like up tempo beats, kind of faster pace. Now I'm being more versatile, so now I can do the more slower beats, the more singing. I actually just dropped a song called You, probably about a month ago. It's me doing a little bit of singing on there, a little rapping at the same time, and I got a little set up myself and I recorded it. Okay, cool. And I mixed and mastered my own thing. But also I want to shout out to Max because you started with me out rapping.
Bro, I appreciate
and
that,
you've been
bro.
recording me, and I got like 5-6 songs that you done recorded for me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We've done some work.
Yeah, we done some work before.
For sure.
So shout out
what
Max.
about you? Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. For real. What about you, Smoove?
Kind of the same thing with him. I like the more up-tempo beats. I like beats with a lot of bass to them and stuff like that. I really haven't got into like the slower kind of beats yet. I'm just slowly, gradually like getting into the music industry or whatever. But for right now, I just kind of like more of like a loud up-tempo beat, something fast-paced, something that, because when I rap, I kind of like a fast tempo and I can keep up with some of the faster-paced beats. So I'm like those type of beats for right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you make your beats, Karl T, do you like making a lot more up-tempo, mid, or slow?
Actually, it just depends on how I feel and the mood that I'm in.
Yeah, like
a lot of people talking about, man, make this kind of a beat. I just generally make music which feels good to me and hope that people can appreciate my artistic value.
Exactly.
I like the beats. Yeah, I mean, I'm a 70s baby, but grew up in the 90s, so I'm going with what's slapping. Like I said, the Dre all day.
Yeah.
You're talking about Timbaland, then you got Pharrell Williams, and then Neptune, all them guys, man. So that's
some of the big boys, man. Those are some of my influences for me when I produce. That's exactly who I run to. Is all the people that you just said, all the greats, man.
Yeah.
And even a lot of the up and coming and already established producers. I take from all of it. You know what I mean? And never want to limit myself as a producer, as an artist. You know what I mean? So if you could collab with just anybody, Smoove, who would it be?
Like,
and why?
Talking about like locally or just like anybody?
Anybody.
Let me see. I'll probably collab with Lil Herb, because just for the simple fact that's one of my favorite artists that I've been listening to since, I want to say, back in like 2012, whenever he first dropped his mixtape or whatever. And he's just somebody that I grew up listening to a lot. And like during basketball games, football games.
Turn you up, right? He'll turn you up.
Turn me all the way up. Made me had great games. And all that type of stuff. So I feel like he's definitely an artist that I would definitely collab with for sure.
What about you, Dale?
Honestly, that's a hard question. It's a lot of great artists. It's a lot of great artists out there, but I'm gonna have to go with my man's Dirt, even though he might walk me on it, but still.
It's not even. You know what? A lot of people get the wrong conception about collabs. It's not about walking that.
It ain't about.
It's more so about what kind of song are y'all about to make? What kind of record are y'all about to make? What's his energy gonna be like? What's his vibe gonna be like? I might want to match what your vibe on. You know what I mean? And that's what I feel like a lot of people tend to forget when they are. Not everything.
We're gonna have that high energy, that high vibe on that beat.
Yeah,
I'm already knowing.
For sure, for sure. What about you, Karl T? If you could collab with any other artist or producer, who would it be and why?
Off the top of my head, you already know Dre all day. But I don't know him personally on that level. But if it would have to be locally, you know, I've been seeing you and a lot of things you're doing and the music you're doing. I would actually like to collab with you. You know what I mean?
Well, thank you.
We can.
Yeah, but I'm always doing something. I'm always trying to, you know what I'm saying, elevate, go this way, you know what I'm saying, have motion and all that, man. So, that's something that can definitely be worked out and be in the future for sure, man. I don't really turn down collabs like that, you know what I mean? So it's, everything is everything, man. So what do you got coming up, Dale?
I got a few songs coming up. I really don't have any names or titles for them because I've been more on like the producer side, the mixing and mastering, since I just started up my own little studio. Shout out to all the young guys that have been coming through. BG Manny, Boss Dot, Vino, can't forget about him. Crew Remedy, Kyle. And I got a few homies I want to shout out that they need to get in the studio. Yeah. Trey and Melvin, go ahead and get in the studio. They all got a lot of hits, and I've been recording for them, and I've been working on my craft, doing both the rapping and the mixing and mastering side. I've been learning a lot about myself. Good. Just walking through things for real.
Do you like it?
I like it, but it's
a process.
It's definitely a challenge. It's definitely a challenge. It's definitely a process, and it makes you use your brain more, and that's what I like about it because I like troubleshooting. I like figuring things out on my own. Right. And that way, you have the skills for yourself. You don't have to keep reaching out and waiting on anybody else.
For sure. What about you, Smoove? You got some songs coming up and some shows, some videos? What you got coming up, man?
I mean, I got two songs that I've been working on with my guy, Matt. Shout out my boy, Matt Diesel. He's been working.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to homie Matt Diesel for sure. That's my guy.
Yeah, definitely. He's doing this thing out here with his wrestling thing. He's just getting in the music field as well. He just dropped the album not too long ago. He's already working on his second album. So I want to definitely give him his flowers and stuff because I know he's a hard-working man, and he's one of my guys, one of my best friends for sure. I got 2 upcoming songs that I'm supposed to be recording with him soon. So those are the songs are called Stick Up and Designer Jeans. So they'll be on the lookout for those songs for sure.
Yeah, that sounds like some drippy right there. That's some drippy.
Yeah, for sure.
Nothing wrong with that. Karl T, you got something coming up, man?
Man, I'm always in the mix, but nothing special. I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen with my boys here, all my guys from previous works. I was blessed and fortunate enough to get picked up by engineers online. You can check me out off of Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. And got some specials going on too as well. Okay. But yeah, man, I'm always just working and staying in that positive vibe, you know.
Okay. What are your plans for 24, you guys? Like what's the goal that y'all got for 24, Dale?
24, just keep driving, keep being motivated. Patience is key for one thing. You just got to keep working at your craft. Stay positive. Don't worry about what the media has to say.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry about what other people got to say. Just keep doing you, and it'll all fall together.
What about you, Smoove?
Kind of in the same boat in the sense of what he said. Just stay positive, stay humble. Everything will come to you. Just stay blessed. Always give God his flowers and just stay level-headed. And just my plan is to really just focus on myself, get myself better, and work on my craft some more. Even though I'm just like a beginner artist or whatever, try not to take any criticism in a bad way. Just take everything with a grain of salt and just move with it and just keep working on me. So that's what I got planned.
What song y'all got for me today?
We have Spin the City.
All right, Spin the City? Mm-hmm. Give me y'all socials right quick.
Yep. You can catch me at Deli_Dale on Snapchat, Deli Dale on Facebook.
Okay.
And Deli_3 on Instagram.
You can catch me at Smoove_Era20 on Snapchat, and just regular Bryson Williams on Facebook, and same thing on Instagram, Smoove_Era20.
Okay.
Karl T? And Karl Williams 2174 on Snap, Instagram, and Facebook. My sentiments are the same. You know, I give all praises due to God himself and give him the glory. You know, it's just been a blessing. It's been a wonderful journey throughout my life and my existence to be able to mess with music. I do have a lot of musical talent in my family. I don't know if you've ever heard of Peebo Bryson. He's an older school guy, the R&B singer. That's my cousin.
Okay.
And then I don't know if you remember that it was a 1980s film, Ghostbusters, with Dan Aykroyd.
Ray
Parker
like,
Jr.
who doesn't know Ghostbusters? That's a classic.
Ray Parker Jr. is Arnold Smith, and a shout out to my uncle Stefan Gillum Jr. He's the guitarist on my Savage World track. So we got a lot of upcoming things coming in 24. Hoping to get some albums pushed out, and we're gonna see what takes off.
Sounds good to me, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming up here, man, and rocking with me, man, at the Midwest Music Grind, man. Big Karl T. Yes, sir. You already know, man. And y'all, it's 24. We just getting started. It's the Midwest Music Grind with your boy, Dat Boi Maxxx, y'all. It's going down. We'll see y'all next week. Bow.
It's about that time for the Midwest Music Grind. Independent artists shine. It's the Midwest Music Grind, and it's about that time for the Midwest Music Grind. Independent artists shine. It's the Midwest Music Grind.